Oh, welcome. We are taking a look today into Empyreal. Yeah, looks interesting as action RPG where we will be on a planet, another galaxy, and discover a monolith built by an ancient civilization. So, and yeah, let's see what happens in there. So, yeah, key is provided. So this video is sponsored. And yeah, let's go inside it.
Dearest Morris, my beloved grandson. Your father is a man of great appetites. He has never had much taste for responsibility, however. And so this burden must fall to you. Among my belongings that soon shall be rightfully yours, you will find clues to that destination of utmost importance. May they also serve as proof that I have spoken only the truth, however implausible my recollections may have seemed at times. Though I failed to reunite them, my promise to him shall not die with me if you will honor this request. Take this mission as your own. I bear a great guilt for placing such an obligation upon you, but I can think of no other way. You need not concern yourself with first searching for the divine spark. Once you have opened the monolith, they will come. Of this I was assured. The final secrets of existence and non-existence transfix mankind with monstrous eyes. May the God of heaven inspire your heart with peculiar determination, come the day that you must face the truth of our world. With my eternal love and affection, your grandfather.
Edge.
What do you want to do about Morris and his expedition?
Let him rot. He's cost me enough already.
Apparently, the Crown has sent an auditor. What if they find something? Surely we could spare a single mercenary.
I doubt even the most avaricious of them would accept this suicide mission. Word travels fast among the corps. The fall from grace of Edmund Rain is already legend.
Actually, sir, someone already volunteered. They were strangely insistent, in fact.
Who?
Okay, enter profile name. Ne? Oh, let's go with Mercs. Okay, we have a character editor. Oof. So that is what we have now. Okay, here we get lighter and here darker. Let's go with this one. So, the head. Okay, set up presets. Here, okay. Eye color. Ooh, the devil. So, let's see here. Okay, we would have here something. Okay, and now... Does that mean we can combine everything? That is... Okay, that would be a bit funny. Yeah, but let's go with... This one? No, I had another one. Ah, okay. Hier ist Triangle B. So. Roots color, what is roots color? Ah, okay. And that are the tips. Okay. So. Let's go with this. Eyebrow. Oh, this one. Okay, it's so funny that you can use every color in every. So. So. Let's see. I would say would go without, and then we go with this makeup, eyeliner. I don't think we need one. Eyeshadow. Oh no. Blush. Okay. Come on. Why not? So, nah. So here we would have two different colors. No. Gas. That is this one. Okay. For the body, we have two default types. So these are not customizable more. But we can customize a lot of that. Let's go with this. Okay, character background. Handsome devil. You've breezed through your young life, leaving a plethora of yielded sweethearts in your wake. Features as striking as yours open many a door of opportunity. Okay, so excitable tattletale. You make fleeting friendships through your loose tongue. Other gossips eagerly seek you out until they realize you are as likely to air their dirty laundry as any other. Charming prankster. The devil has equipment level 7. Tattletale level 4. So charming prankster also equipment level 4. You make it through life, relying on wits alone. Although your playful sense of humor has gotten you into as much trouble as it has gotten you out. Okay, Morus Rogue. Level 5 equipment. Kind and ill-tempered, you suffer no fools. Although you invariably choose your own company over others. That does not mean you enjoy solitude. You're just generally miserable most of the time. Inscrutable warrior. Also equipment level 5. An enigma wrapped in an obfuscated mystery. It would be imprudent of me to say more. Wayfaring stranger. Level 5 equipment as well. You enjoy the respect and intrigue you inspire in others and are always careful not to give too much away. As soon as anyone learns too much, it's time to move on. Inebriated Rambler. Level 1 equipment. Ooh. You stumble from one bottle to the next, regaling anyone who will listen with grand exaggerations of your so-called glory days. At this point, even you have trouble separating fact from fiction. So. Okay. Okay, I would choose something with a melee weapon. So let's take this one. I like the short weapon and the shield. Ability selection. Each background starts with a unique ability, but you can choose an additional one from the below. Remaining ability slots are unlocked when you acquire new abilities in game. The spike. Summon a spike from the ground that impales enemies. Hold down to unleash its full power. Special effect can detonate statuses. Old version only. Force Punch. Deal disrupt damage to all surrounding enemies. Gain a barrier that scales off the number of enemies hit. Special effect. If this ability destroys an enemy barrier, then they will be automatically stunned. Okay. Invigorating Smash. Smash the ground with terrible force, damaging enemies while restoring your shields and temporarily increasing weapon power and vigor. Holds the ability to gain additional buffs based on the imbuement of your equipped focus. Okay. Bikes? A big punch and a big smash. So. I want to know what this smash is. Okay. So, profile name, what is your likeness, where do you come from, what are your proficiencies? Okay. So, profile name, what is your likeness? Ah, okay. That is the ability to change your stuff again. Okay. Let's go. Find someone in charge. Okay, so let's see. By the way, settings. Enemy damage numbers, healing numbers, player. Okay, we will start with that, but I would hide them after a few fights. Just a bit interested how the base looks like, the numbers. But overall, I don't like that, so we will disable it later. Okay, what can we go for? Let's this. Let's subtitles be active. Brightness, motion blur. Advanced graphics, Freebreathing. Okay. So. Quest log. Main quest. I finally arrived. Now to see if the reports were true. I should speak to Maurice Lovell about the claims he's been making. As the legendary Edmund Rainey is the commander of the expedition armed forces. What is left of them anyway? No wonder progress has stalled. The situation is even worse than the report suggested. The archaeologists. Apparently the expedition invited a civilian archaeologist to join them. If I want to understand the history of this place, she would be a good place to start. The physicist. Dr. Maria Thornton was recruited by Maurice Lovell himself. Although it's not clear how he knew her skills would be relevant, she's proved invaluable in reverse engineering the new technology discovered here. The Prodigy. I wonder who that doll belongs to. It looks very out of place, and why is there a lizard shopkeeping? Yeah, why is there a lizard shopkeeping? Why not, will be the answer. The Crown has sent an auditor. Henry Dryden is here to represent the king's interests. So far he seems content to let the excavations continue. The Tinkerer. There's an expert craftsman among the surviving expedition members. I should speak with him and see what service he can provide. The Quartermaster. By all accounts, the expedition is in a miserable state. I hope the Quartermaster has at least some supplies. The Sole Survivor. The expedition arrived with a considerable military force. Apparently there's only a single soldier left. I would speak with them about what they experienced. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so far we have just something on RT with the shield. Okay.
Sorry, I'm too busy to talk right now. Can you come back later?
Sure. Okay. Pile of automation parts. A motley assortment of bits and pieces collected from the Sicker root automations. Comes around witnessing. Sure. Nothing particular stands out to you. Sedge.
How do?
Hi, you must be Scrapman. Nice place you have here. Here at him Midland.
Scrapman? The bloody cheek.
Isn't this the junkyard? My bad, I must be lost.
This is the workshop. I'm the smithy, John Kent.
Wait, this is the workshop?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It's lovely. It's in a bit of a state.
Aye. You won't find a better forge in all the known worlds. I'll be happy to offer you my services when the commander's given go-ahead.
Okay. You cannot touch it, Sedge. The lizard looks at you expectantly. Oh, sie soll das wär's. Okay. So. Good. Have some stuff. Navigability. Weapons. Consumable. Yeah.
Ah, there you are. I had heard the report that we were to expect a new arrival. I can't imagine what possessed you to agree to this mission.
And you
Why
are?
don't we discard the pleasantries, hmm? I don't know who you are, nor do I care.
That is pretty nice. Are you always this welcome? You should really show a little more respect. Can you at least try to be helpful?
Are you always this tiresome?
Really show a little more respect. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Duquesne. The company hasn't
They
forgotten
have
you.
a funny way of showing their concern, but you can bother Morris with the details. It's a shame that you arrived at such a late hour. If you'd gotten here earlier, you might have caught him sober.
It's 10 a.m.
Exactly.
Fine. I check myself. Tell me where I can find the ruins of your so-called lost civilization.
Ruins? Oh, I see. Take the path past the blacksmith between the pillars. What's the matter? Need me to hold your hand?
Now, listen here.
Away with you. I don't suppose we shall meet again.
Really nice guy. Young woman doesn't look up. She has a slightly unsettling air about her. Hello?
Who are you?
Need to help? I'm with the company too. Who are you?
You shouldn't have come here.
Why not? She looks at you pleadingly, as she desperately wants to tell you something but can't find the
It's
words.
very dangerous here.
You notice a flicker of anger pass over her
I
features.
don't think you do.
Is there something you want to tell me? She opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Eventually, she shakes her head. So here we have
Ah.
someone else.
I see the rumors were true.
What did these rumors say?
The relief effort so desperately hoped for was finally on its way. That would be you, I presume.
Correct, I'm here on behalf of Mr. Duquesne. That's company business. Who are you exactly?
I haven't had the honor.
Then you're not with the company?
Goodness no. Hanwyn Dryden at your disposal. I am an emissary of His Grace.
His Grace. Is that so?
A glorified accountant for the most part. In any case, as a more recent arrival myself, I don't think I will be of as much use to you as your fellow company employees. Have you spoken to Mr. Lavelle or Commander Rain yet?
The lips are a bit weird. Okay, so it doesn't fit exactly to the text. Ah, okay. Good to know. No, on my way there now. Yes, and they were equally useless. I have.
Very good.
So let's see. The expedition has come to a grinding halt. Maurice is in a drunken stupor, and his right-hand man, Rain, seems totally uninterested. I have to explore the interior myself. Henwin seems happy to share his thoughts on matters. He's not very forthcoming about his long-term plan for a man used to the politics of the court will naturally play his cards close. If I want to know what he's really up to, I have to earn his trust. John Kent isn't exactly what I expected, but he seems to have made some surprising breakthroughs. He doesn't seem to be done experimenting either. I met Rohini, the last remaining survivor of the expedition forces. She seems utterly traumatized. Whatever happened to her and her unit clearly had a profound effect on her mental state. Okay. That looks like an arena who we can fight here. Okay. Ah. Good. Here we are back. Yeah, let's go down. And training toggle inputs. Okay, we have found the fighting tutorial. Nice. Combat training console. Mace and shield basic controls. Basic attack, RB, slam attack, aus RB? Also up to 3, okay, basic attack, yeah. Slam attack is RB in the jumping, block is AB, parry, AB with enemy attacks, charge is RB hold, rapid charge, RB while blocking. Okay. So abilities. BYATRT. Ultimate. LS and RS. Group take race against stunned enemies. RS. Okay, what I have to test is. Okay. Let's try that again. That seems cool. So we will see how it looks like at the end. Okay, so far we do not have an ultimate. Ah, wait, there. Select a combatant. Weak enemy, strong enemy, inert, leave. Let's start with an weak enemy. The mace and shield. Use RB to attack with the mace and shield. Hold RB and release with perfect timing to perform a powerful charge. Oh yeah, it's a charge. Okay. A quick charge can be performed by tapping RB while blocking. Use AB to block with the shield. Block just before an enemy attack lands the parry and automatically perform a high damage reposit that grants a small barrier. Okay. Oh. Whee. Okay, that is a bit cool as well. Strong enemy. What? Nice. As I like with the parry that you see that you have the gorge there when there's attack. But I hate more just to go by feeling. For the weak enemy it was fine and worked pretty well. For this one I mistimed the parries by gorge, but got them with just doing. Okay. And I missed the one possibility for coup de grace. Okay. So. Okay, I want to fight that one again. Huh? In a real fight. Boom. How can I stop this fight? Double parry. Okay, good. Let's go. The parry works well. Okay. So... Oh. Let's see, is there more I can go for? No. Cannot break out. That is sad. Yeah, but who know what happens then. Okay. We will see if happens there more, or there's more to discover, but you have now a lot of empty rooms. So yeah, it's an archaeologist area. And these are things which were discovered. Okay, let's go up. Okay. Let's see what else we do find here. Winged figure bas relief. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Are that Kickstarter supporters or devs? A lot of names. Let's check out if we have foil damage. Yep, we have foil damage.
Was wondering when you'd stop by.
Oh, and you are?
Aye. Although, I must confess, we were expecting a larger relief effort. Now, what can I interest you in today?
So you're the quartermaster?
Very astute. It's tough keeping supply lines running this far out, but I've dealt with worse.
Such as? Yeah, right.
I wasn't always a mere shopkeeper, you know. War can be a terrible thing, and I've seen more than my fair share.
The Great War ended over 100 years ago.
You must have led quite the sheltered existence if you think that was the end of it.
Okay. So. Consumables. Consumable. Area, consumable. Hm. So. Ahmed Rawdon Yates, a veteran of the Kyros offensive and quite possibly several other wars too. He seems like an interesting fellow who's lived in an eventful life. I'm sure he'll have plenty of advice for me along the way.
Sorry, I'm too busy to talk right now.
No materials, eh? Come.
Okay. Yeah, what's the cigarette again?
Follow the bushes around until you get to the bridge. If you need help past there, then I'd seek out an optician.
Ah, now the store's open. Okay. So, there we have it. We have to try something again. Can we swim? No. Ooh, the moon. Okay, that is an impressive building. And it's a pretty long way here. You really recognize how big that thing is. Or notice that, so. Oof. Okay, we cannot go back. Okay. Why can we not go back? So what happens that this way is blocked? And what is happening here? That rocks are flying around. Okay. Okay, the counter attack is automatically after the parry. It already felt like in the training fight. But yeah. Bismuth dust. New tutorial available. Oops. Consumables. Consumables are assigned to D-pad if you have available slots will automatically be equipped there, otherwise they will go into your inventory. You can also manually equip consumables to D-pad via inventory. Equipment modifications. Mod spheres can be found in chests while exploring or bought from Round's shop. Bring them to John's workshop to adjust the stats on your equipment to your liking. There are a huge number of different mod spheres that alter stats in different ways, so experiment to your heart's content. Okay. Need to climb. Oh. The interesting thing is we have two enemies close together and when are both really close together and I'm slashing, I still just hit one. At least with the counter attack. Using abilities. Abilities are unique attacks that can be assigned to B, Y, AT, and RT. This is a blacksmith to craft more abilities. You can only change your equipped abilities to an armory. But you can view what an equipped ability does by opening your character sheet. Access via doors. Ah. Okay. We still have 15 HP left, yeah? What I have a problem so far with is I cannot target a certain enemy. Let me take a look to the settings. Maybe I just didn't found it. Consumables, A mode. We have to take a look what A mode is. That is maybe what we are going for. Just no. Okay, that is now the first portal, and we found the portal stuff earlier. Oh, okay. Good. Then let's see. Not right now, thanks.
Laid out?
Inventory. Energize, evasion, impact booster, cryo coating. Winged figure base relief. The iniquity of men. When mankind lived in darkness, a voice came to the prophet. It is I, your creator. I created this world, in which you live and multiply. Now you know of me, you shall follow me. Only through me is enlightenment possible. Thus was the gift of civilization bestowed to the primitive ones. The story was the foundation of the grand religion practiced by the ancient civilization that once inhabited this planet. Strangely, no mention of this creator being can be found inside this cigarette. Massively reduces lethally and critical impact while providing a slight increase to obliterate chance. Okay. Cracked injector. An injector from a grenade which has been blasted off with such force that it has cracked in multiple pieces. Can be sold for a small sum. Gold flecks. Large flecks of decorative gold leaf that appear to have been feed from the grenade's outer body during combat. Can be sold for a moderate sum. Bismuth dust. A moderate pile of bismuth dust. Finding a chunk of bismuth ore intact is preferable. But the dust can still be somewhat useful too. Can be sold for a moderate sum. Blade. This blade looks threatening at first glance, but upon closer inspection it has noticeably died and is no longer functional as a weapon. Crafting component for an ability, but can also be sold for a small sum. Okay. Here we have some mods. Precise Sphere of Orthophos. Moves 75% of a secondary stat, adding its value to an existing secondary stat. Empowered Sphere of Henosis. Adds a new secondary stat. Uses 100% of an existing primary stat. Sphere of Philitos. allows you to reroll a primary stat on an armor piece. Infused Sphere of Autofus. Removes 100% of a secondary stat, adding its value to an existing secondary stat. Okay.
Where did you serve?
What makes you think I did? Career, I'm no food searcher. I go my own way.
Well, you made it out alive. Seems a reasonable assumption you must have training and experience.
In company, just
I
like you.
left my trade serving queen and country. The company came later.
Queen? Didn't ask, don't care.
Oh, aye. I'm a fair sight older than I look. At least I like to think so.
Da, da, da. Okay. So. Let's see what happens when we go inside this again. Next stage? I hope so. No, same stage. Okay. It was too early. Okay. Then was here another item? I don't think so. I thought, but probably not. That was weird. Both were doing the same attack. Yeah. But the one who started later was the first. Who attacked. So. Okay, so let's see. Ouch. Okay. So, good. Now we play twice the same. Let's take a look. We can now talk with her. If examining the strange contraption in front of her, it's not entirely clear why. Okay. Report to Edmund. Okay. Edmund is this.
I'll be damned. I might have to remember your name now. I bet you're eager to recount us all with tales of your glory and triumph.
Might even buy the first round. Hope you're sitting comfortably. I was actually just coming to say hello. Come.
Is that really the best equipment the Mercenary Corps is offering these days?
Times are hard for the company. It's kept me alive so far.
It won't for much longer. At the very least, you could arm yourself with a full set of abilities. John can assist you with that. Take this and pay him a visit.
We do. Thanks. You see.
Once you're a little more prepared, speak to Dr. Thornton for your next assignment.
Right, assignment? I'm not one of your underlings. Klassenbover Touristspot.
Need out?
Edmund told me I could get more abilities here. Not right now,
Aye,
thanks.
aye. Got standard company ordnance and cooked up a few ideas of my own and all. The more exotic ones will need extra materials though. Have a look.
Access workshop. Okay. We can do one thing. Identify the properties of looted equipment items. Okay. Identify unusable in this current state. You need the help of an expert craftsman to reveal its property. Okay. Abilities. Pommel strike. Quick strike with glazed pommel. Effect inflicts significant stun build up. Shield Blast. Once a blast of elemental energy from a shield can be used mid-combo, and these increase damage the deeper into the combo chain you are. Additionally, active status. Impact Shield. While this ability is equipped, it permanently buffs your shield to flinch enemies when you block the attack. On a successful repose, trigger an elemental blast. Laser Chamber. Render an enemy entirely immobile and unable to move, but makes him immune to all damage for a long duration. Oi, there are a lot of things. Okay. Even something I can do is this one. The spikes. Force punch. The smash is something we have. Perhaps. Managing your loadout and inventory. Expedition armor is now available for use. Use it to equip new gear and abilities, as well as store any other items you found or purchased. Gear must be identified before it can be equipped. Visit the blacksmith after finding new gear. You can change your loadout when you are inside the cigarette, so make sure you're prepared before you're heading inside. Okay.
Lead out. She's roaring along nicely. How do you like my modifications? Bits and bobs from inside. Quite crafty, isn't it?
Who knows that how she looks?
It's all about trial and error. Just like most other great scientific breakthroughs when you think about it. Sometimes you just have to roll the dice. So you're a blacksmith, a scientist, a gambler, and a philosopher now? Going to blow us all to Kingdom Come. And a lover. And a fighter. I reckon she could handle plenty more, you know. Fancy fetching them for me?
Fetching what? Okay, absolutely not.
Let's start with one of these.
Alright.
And then one of those.
Side request curio.
Nope. That's all for
Chat
now.
request.
Just bring them back to me as soon as you can. Much appreciated.
Okay. Quest log. Asked me to retrieve some particular rare and powerful parts from the automation inside so he can upgrade his forge. Not clear exactly what that will do, but I should do as he says if I want to find out. Get request. Yesterday scribbled note despiting a particular device that John's got his eye on. Find request. Yesterday scribbled note depicting a particular device that John's got his eye on. Okay.
Need out?
Primary shields, electric resistance, smoke resistance. Okay. Hier. Represents total hit points when reduced to 0. Any additional damage will reside in death. How can I...
Need out?
Yeah. How can I use that thing? Hmm.
I've been expecting you. Here, this is for you.
Okay, suddenly we can... What is it? Receive
A
card.
cartogram. You'll need it if you plan to explore more of the ziggurat. If you find other cartograms while inside, be sure to bring them to me first, and I'll correctly identify them for you.
So how do these cartograms work
Quantum
exactly?
entanglement. It's why I was invited to join the expedition in the first place. How Mr. Lavelle knew my expertise would be so relevant is a secret I haven't yet been able to pry from him. The process of identification involves determining and classifying the relevant quantum information so that it can then be transferred to a specific location. In this case, the quantum information in question would include you. I'm sure that sounds terrifying, but it saves you the long walk over the bridge, so at least there's that. Besides, I always try and pick someplace relatively safe inside.
Relatively?
I do my best. The ziggurat is incredibly enormous, even bigger than it seems from the outside. I understand you've been inside already, but that's just the entry hall. Beyond that are the 4 quadrants.
I did wonder what was deeper in. I got teleported back here for...
Indeed. In time, I hope you might explore all of them, although that is a long way off. Some are far more dangerous than others. The prevailing theory is that the clues to accessing the very center must be somewhere in those quadrants. And I suppose reaching the center is the ultimate goal of this expedition.
You suppose? An odd choice of words. Can't you give me access to all the quadrants then? What's in the center?
I mean, finding that out is precisely the point. Do try and keep up. You'll have to start somewhere though, so make good use of the cartogram I gave you.
Okay. Men and shirts, the first quadrant. A device combining the teleportation technology found throughout the cigarette and Mariah's cortex experimentation with the laws of physics. As we drop you at a precise location within the first quadrant, finding an anticlimactic demise in the void. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 32, 35. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. I guess I do not go there. Boom. Okay. Parry is the most effective thing. A fellow warrior fell in battle here. Perhaps you can help? Give them a single reset charge, give them 3 reset charges, leave them to their fate. Are you sure you want to give the reset charge? Warning, this reduces the total number of reset charges you have for this catagram. If you die with no reset charge, you will fail the catagram and be returned to the hub. Okay. New tutorial available. Checkpoints. Checkpoint only activate when you go near them. When you die, you will always reset to the most recently activated checkpoint. There it is. Ouch. Okay. The thing is, how far will be this area? Okay, another checkpoint. Okay. Tantalizing power emanates from this ancient device. If only there was a way to harness it for practical use. Active God Chamber. Oi, 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 oi. That are a lot of enemies. Wait. I didn't understood what happened there. Moved reset charge. The thing is, how many do I have? Reset charges. Resetting at a checkpoint after dying costs a reset charge. Cartograms have limited number of reset charges. If you die when you have none remaining, then you will be returned to the hub. If you find yourself dying a lot, remember to make use for all your tools. A very time consumable can make all the difference. Okay. We have 4 more. So... Okay. We are still at the state. What? A spider web. Okay. I like that we have here something to discover. And that it's not just... These are not just empty rooms. Okay. Let's see, is that here? Yep. Okay. What is happening to the camera? Ah. Let's take a look first to this one. There are a lot of these guys. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, how can I go there? So, let's see. What do we have here? So. Everywhere is stuff to find. Okay, I would say we open this one first, or we go up. Oh, teleporter. Okay. Then let's check this one first. Okay. Okay. Boss. Okay, we will see if here happens more. In case that is everything, then it's a bit long to go here with 8 or more bars. Oh. What? Steadfast death resist. When receiving fatal damage while your shields are above a certain threshold. The shields are above indicated by the line on your max shields issue. You will not die, but instead trigger Steadfast. Into preventing a killing blow, Steadfast can also provide additional effects based on other stats that interact with this mechanic, such as healing you instantly or providing a brief window of immunity after it triggers. Okay. As the only damage I've got was this toxic thing. And no idea how. For some reason I missed one parry. And that was with 5,000 damage. Double of my HP. Okay. Let's go. But I have to say that this boss fight is too long. It's not very interesting so far. It was a cool tutorial boss. Or any. So interesting that this is now the first boss. Hey. Did I never get all fist slams parried? Get parried all fist slams. What? Oof. Okay, maybe we should heal earlier. Why do I have 5? Come on! It is not a hard boss. There are definitely too many deaths. Bad that I miss so many parries. What are you doing? Wow. The shield rescued me because I double mistimed the parry. Okay. Again, for some reason I'm all the time these sides. Yay. Okay. Too many deaths for not a hard boss. Gift an item to the Ether. You want to make a gift to the Ether? One is to remove an unequipped equipment item from your inventory. Okay. Move level 8 cannon. I do not want to use the cannon anyway. Okay. Okay. Use the portal. See if admin has another catagram.
Need out? The 10 retain. Identify. 3566 over here over time, 10%. Bit advanced. Gifted by unknown. Equip. Okay. Ah, okay, I pressed A there. Abilities, modify. Need out?
Okay, you was not Edmund. That is Edmund. By the way, can I? Nope.
What is it now?
Anyone ever told you that you're kind of a
I've been
dick?
called worse by better.
Things are expensive around here, huh?
Orlan and John are honest men. Whatever they are charging you will be a fair price. Here, to keep you going.
Do you just send money out to everyone? Edmund Glaves. What's next?
You want more? Let's see. Oh, yes. This will do nicely here. For you.
Receive unidentified catagram things? What's so funny?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay. So that was talk to Maria about the catagram Edmund gave you.
I'm glad to see you safe. It's quite incredible in there, isn't it?
It's magnificent, it's overwhelming. Ah,
Isn't it just? The level of engineering on display is extraordinary, rivaling anything built in modern times. Yet this place is truly ancient. Sorry if I got a little carried away. Were you looking for more cartograms?
Edmund
How
gave me another.
unusually amicable of him. Let's see. Oh my god! This cartogram is much too dangerous to attempt right now. He's trying to get you killed.
I'm sure it will find ways that explains his amusement.
Amusement? He really is the worst. I suggest you talk to Mr. Lavelle immediately. I doubt he'll be pleased to learn Edmund tried to get our only relief killed within moments of their arrival.
Copy that on my way. So can I have that cartogram anyway? I thought you wanted me to explore all the quadrants.
All in good time. You won't get much exploration done rushing in and dying. Ugh, Edmund, of all people, should know better.
Can I not go back to another one? To the previous one? John needs some rare automation parts. Cryo damage. Dealing enough cryo damage will cause shield to be applied, which slows movement speed and lasts 30 seconds. Shield can be detonated, which will cause the target to be frozen in place for 5 seconds. Apart from not being able to move at all, frozen characters also take significantly more damage from critical hits. If an ability is capable of using a detonation, it will be noted in its description. Physical damage. Dealing enough physical damage will stun the target, which incapacitates them and reduces all the resistance to 0 for 3 seconds. When an enemy is stunned, a unique follow-up attack is enabled triggered with RS, which is guaranteed to critical hit. Having high stability and fortitude will greatly reduce the frequency of getting stunned. Electric damage. Dealing enough electric damage will cause shocked to be applied for 15 seconds. Enemies that are shocked will take additional damage from basic attacks, and this damage will also affect nearby enemies. If you are shocked, your energy will be completely drained and prevent you from accumulating energy while afflicted. Additionally, if you attempt to move to while shocked, you will take severe damage and stun build up. Shock will end early if you stay still for a short duration. Shock can be detonated, which will cause the target to be electrocuted, damaging and interrupted them by incapacitating them for 2 seconds. Disrupt damage. Dealing enough disrupt damage will cause disrupted to be applied, which prevents character from healing. Disrupt also does greatly increases damage to berries. Disrupt can be detonated, which will deal high damage and also heal you. If an ability is capable of causing detonation, it will be noted in its description. Fire damage. Dealing enough fire damage will cause burning to be applied, which deals damage over time and lasts 30 seconds. The remaining duration can be reduced greatly by performing a perfectly timed defense move with AB just as enemy attacks. Burning can be detonated, which will cause the target to erupt, creating a massive explosion. Any enemies caught in the explosion will start burning if not already afflicted. If an ability is capable of causing a detonation, it will be noted in its description. Smoke damage. Only enemies can deal smoke damage. If enough smoke damage is dealt to you, then smoke will be applied, which greatly reduces visibility for 8 seconds. Smoke is unique in that it automatically detonates itself once the duration has ended. After 8 seconds, you will be consumed, which will deal 100% of your current total shields. Smoke is unique in that it automatically detonates itself once the duration has ended. After 8 seconds, you will be consumed, which will deal 100% of your current total shields, mitigated by smoke resistance. Does it mean smog is an insta-kill anyway? Oh. This place is massive. To make progress, I need to explore each quadrant. Hopefully, I can rely on this expedition to provide me with the cartograms necessary to do so.
Onwards and upwards, eh?
I can decide if you possess boundless courage or are merely a simpleton. Making progress indeed.
What cause have we to lose hope?
Oh, I don't know. Or your dead comrades? Hope doesn't keep you alive.
Quid in luce eternitatis.
Oi. You have a lot of stuff already, you could say. Okay. I have to go to him again.
Lead out.
Discuss the situation with Morris. Okay, Morris. Oh, what is this? Where was Morris? Where do I have to go? Ah, here.
I'm glad
No.
to see you are still with us.
I can get this or hinting in there. Any word from Orden?
Indeed. It's a shame that progress stalled so early. If only you had come sooner. What progress we could have made. Alas, I appear to have digressed. Did you need something?
I'd like
It
to
would
ask
be
you
my
so.
pleasure.
His opinion of the state of this expedition is the best accommodation you were offered until you come to choosing for this mission.
I volunteered, as a matter of fact. To serve our king is the greatest honor. I'm sure you agree. How admirable. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be getting back to my work.
Uncanned, Edmund. How can I? Wait, what? I'm lost. Where do I have to go? Leave it.
Oh, hello. I heard someone important had arrived.
For me? Who are you?
Yes, indeed. From Duquesne's pocket straight to here.
Good. Actually, I came of my own accord.
But accurate.
Thus, who are you exactly?
Nice to meet you. I'm here by invitation. I'm just a civilian, after all. An archaeologist, actually, as you can probably tell. Although this is certainly not where I'd choose to be excavating. You look armed to the teeth. Fancy clearing out a few rooms for me inside so I can go and take a look?
Oops.
Even if you did, I'd still have Edmund to contend with. He simply won't take any more risks after what happened.
What happened? Seems like it doesn't have many insights to share just yet. Perhaps if I bring any discoveries I make her, then we can learn more about what happened here together. I would like to do this part before we end here. Oh, wait. Mensch loadout. Ah. Here we can switch that stuff. Weapon power 1777. Shields 307.77. Okay, so we found that as well. I'm so lost. Hmm. Well. Do we have 4 more? No. Whatever it is, it's wholly unfamiliar to you. Perhaps the expedition has covered something extraordinary after all. Ah. Here!
Ah, yes. Edmund told me we had a guest in our midst. Forgive me, but I cannot recall your name.
It's alright, we never met. It will be in the missive from Mr. Duquesne.
Oh, are you sure?
I think I would remember you. Pretty sure.
Never mind then. So what are your intentions here exactly?
I'd like to help you unravel the secrets of this place. I don't answer to you.
I was hoping you would say that. I'm not too proud to admit this has been a greater trial than I ever anticipated. You may encounter some resentment among my employees. They were hoping for a far larger relief effort. But we must make the best of what we have. I encourage you to talk to them all. You will certainly need their assistance.
What about the members of your expedition? I suggest I talk to you about the... Okay. Let's start with this one. Alright, why do you need an archaeologist? Why did you recruit a quantum physics? Is you allowing Mr. Drein to make himself at home on company property? Let's go with that.
That would be emissary Dryden to you and me. The company has done enough to antagonize the Crown. It's half the reason we're in this mess. He's here to audit the value of our discovery. I would avoid disturbing him if I were you, but equally, I wouldn't be too hasty in offering him assistance.
Noted.
Is there anything else? As remarkable as the technology here is, it was, nevertheless, built millennia ago. Although breakthroughs have been difficult to come by, it can hardly be considered her fault. It's a shame we've been able to give her so little access.
She feels much the same way.
I'm sure she does. Is there anything else?
Why did you recruit a quantum physicist? Who does that Gordy still belong to? But, okay.
Did Dr. Thornton not already tell you?
Told me she has no idea how you knew her skills would be needed here.
And if I didn't tell her, what makes you think I'd tell you?
I ask you a question. Understand that it might as well be from Mr. Duquesne himself. Suits
I
yourself.
would advise against these games. If for no other reason, then you will find them wholly ineffective. Is there anything else?
Who does that Gordy's store belong to?
Oh, that doesn't belong to us. We had an unexpected visitor who has set up shop. I suspect you'll meet them in time.
Since when does the company allow citizens to set up shop wherever they please?
Christ, you're as much of a bore as your employer. I have far more pressing matters demanding my attention.
Such as?
Mysterium tremendum et fascinans.
Right, so you see we shall be in due course.
Is there anything else? Indeed,
Oops.
I have half a dozen messages from her already. You're not in my direct employ, and as such, you can do as you please. But I'd rather not have my ear bent by our resident physicist. Take this instead. Even Dr. Thornton must agree it's surely not outside your capabilities.
Receive man and church catagram. Thanks, I guess. Level 10. Okay.
I just got a message from Mr. Lavelle saying he's resolved the matter. Must he always be so cryptic?
Well, he did give me another catagram. Unlike you, he was willing to give me further access. Wow.
Did he talk to Edmund as well?
Also, don't know, don't care.
I see. Well, I do. Excuse me, I have some messages to draft.
Really? Okay, so let's see. Got managers the library. A device combining the interpretation technology found throughout the cigarette and marijuana with the laws of physics. This will drop you at the precise location in the quadrant. Okay, this one will place in the first quadrant near the library. A place quick respite from the rigid schedule in place for new initiates. Those who entered here took full advantage of the wave knowledge available. After all, surely only the most inquisitive would embark on such a journey in the first place. Okay. I hope that is a new one. We will see. But not now. More armory. Get to main menu. Okay. So much fun so far. I liked it. Overall, it was interesting to play. Yeah. Also, what is maybe a bit odd so far is this big focus on parry. It feels like that you really have to parry and there is no real other choice overall. So that makes it a bit slow, but okay. We will see how that continues. Overall, it was great. It was fun. It was interesting, and yeah, we will see how it continues. We will continue with the stream, I assume, where we do the next part. So I link the Steam page from where you can get it on your own. And yeah, buy it. And have fun with it. Yes, today there is still a demo available. We will see if that stays with the release. In case it is, you can also try the demo before you want to go into the full game. So, thanks for watching. See you another time. Bye bye.